Well, I put my keys in that pocket there, so that frees up this hand. Olives there. Now, if we walk through gently, we might get to, I don't know, there's some sort of area up there. It's amazing how much the landscape changes in such a short distance. And we got the bracken fern, one of our 3 world serpentine endemics. We got some sort of pelargonium there, obviously. Might be wrong about that. See the wattle there? See it's got a sort of colour. That's its normal leaves. It's true leaves from hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years ago. That's what they used to look like. Then they produced these phyllodia, and that's what you get to see. There are various ways and techniques of keeping them in the juvenile or the true form. Must have been very confusing to people that came here all those years ago. See the moss? Still very dry on the rocks here. As I said, we're waiting for this first burst of rain to come, and I think we went further over, and then we went up through all that rockage there, but we're coming at a slight angle, coming to the little corner face. Yeah. Panda-PAWS on the old Barry Myers wife, we're going. Hopefully, I've taught him. It's Panda-PAWS. I hope he's got a kick out of that. Yeah, it's okay to take the piss out of someone if it's for a reason and a purpose. And you got, well, look at that. We may have to come back and look at that later on in the season, but yeah. Okay, I think we're going right to that corner. Normally we come down that sort of edge of the corner there, slightly on only about 10 metres. It's amazing. You know, I say that, when I came to the edge of that, I said, geez, that's 45, if not more, straight down. Whereas if you come to here, it's subtle changes in the topography. You can see how explorers slightly go the wrong way, and yeah, you get shot by your Campbell. Yeah, Major Mitchell. They're talking, the latest thing is naming the new airlines after things. They're saying, have you got any suggestions? And we went through a whole load last night, and I thought, what, you just named them after the explorers? SSS or whatever it is, Major Mitchell, Burke and Wills, and King. Yeah, that was so funny at school. We used to tell the story of Burke and Wills, and I just couldn't. I was so enthralled and fixed and raptured by the story, because how the heck do they know? They know down to the minute. The one thing they failed to tell me, I don't know, it's whether people actually knew or not. They just knew the story. No one seemed to question how they, were so precise. They missed them by exactly this amount, blah, blah, blah. They failed to tell you that one of the 3 explorers actually survived to live to tell the tale, helped by the Aborigines. And yeah, what about this casuarina cone? I mean, isn't that amazing? There's a marvellous story in here. Oh wow, the detail. How did they know? Did they find a notebook there or something? No, one of the explorers survived. You prats, why didn't you? Or maybe the teachers didn't even know that. Maybe they were in my situation. It was just such an enthralling story. No one bothered to ask, how the heck do you know? When they got back to the tree and they actually missed the other explorers by that much. Precisely that much. Wow. One of the 3 explorers that went out there, King, he actually survived. Burke and Wills died, but King survived. Yeah, isn't that right, Mike King? It's the kings that survive. The kings are the survivors. And there we have a reservoir in the distance, and it looks quite different today. some reason. Ah, are they lowering it? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're lowering it. Either that or there's been a leak. I think they're lowering it, getting ready for the rains for this season. Hopefully that's what they're doing. Yeah, otherwise maybe there has been a leak. As I said, there is a bit of funny shenanigans going on over at Auntie Sue's park there. Trees toppling backwards against gravity, which is, I would say, indicative of a landslide about to happen, or maybe it's a slow landslide, you know, one of these things that just happens and no one really notices it, just occurs. And, oh, wasn't that tree back up there 5 years ago? Oh, it's now at your front door. Oh, wow. There you go, fellas. Spot culling with it. With one, I was on spot culling. Bugger. And there you go. Still coming out on this side. Very dry, fellas, very dry. Weird looking, still in this sort of Venus flytrap opening type state where they fold sideways, whereas Whittigray comes out that way with its like snake's head sort of leaf shape. Back to General 49 area focus. And we're up here, we normally come up over there, not 10 metres away, and there's the acacia wattle, the Cunamundra wattle. It's spelled Cootamundra, but everyone pronounces it as Cunamundra. It's just a quirk of the country, the landscape. Colloquial, it's like, well, I thought it was a Wisely handbook, but apparently, according to someone in the know on Guiding Australia, it's Wisley. You know, it's spelt wisely, but it's pronounced Wisley apparently. I don't know, it's just the same thing, and they've got their quirks, we've got ours, you know. Yeah, you say tomato, I say tomato. No, I don't say tomato. You say tomato. And I say potato, and you say potato. No. How did we get onto this? I don't know, fellas. Anyway, we're coming onto this sort of causeway up here with all these trees along the edge, probably to try and stabilise the edge.